It's been 7 months since we started our living room renovation and we're still not done because we've been waiting for our new dining table and chairs, which have now arrived. This is a temporary dining room setup that we've had whilst we waited 10 weeks for our new one to be delivered. We had gotten the table for free on Facebook Marketplace, and then the dining room chairs we've had for a while and they were just in the attic. This side of the room did become a bit of a dumping ground. I'd been storing all of our Halloween decorations, which I can finally put up next week. And somehow our toddler had created this little corner into his little toy section. Now we do have a plan for where we're going to put his toys, but for now they need to be moved out the way. In the spirit of receiving and giving, we did put the table back on Marketplace for free, and we also added the chairs in as well. They were snapped up pretty quickly, which was great because I didn't want them sitting around in the house, but also people just love free stuff. It was a 2-for-1 today because not only did our dining room table arrive at 7:30 a.m, but our new rug was also arriving on the same day. The rug that we did have in the dining room has been in our house since we bought it. When the dining table is not in place, Dan keeps hitting his head on the lampshade, which is really funny. This was also a really good opportunity to give our bar cart and our bar area just a general clean. Also, having a bar area has been a lot of fun. I highly recommend, if anyone can do it, to do it. It was then time to start unboxing our new dining room seating area, but Dan was very quickly distracted by cars on the TV. Finley had his own ideas for the box. To help utilise as much space as possible in the dining room area, we went for a back bench. The delivery people kindly informed me that the legs for the bench were underneath in a zip, which apparently had confused a few customers in the past, which, to be fair, I probably wouldn't have looked under there unless he told me. Now, this was really lucky, but the size of this bench fit perfectly against this wall. When I tell you, many hours spent looking for a dining room set. Now, this is definitely more on the more expensive side, but nothing else compared to the quality and size, so we just had to do it. We eat together as a family a lot, so it's definitely a good investment for us. We built the bench first so we could work out the gallery wall behind it. Now, we've been very experimental with the gallery wall. When we put something up that maybe some people don't agree with, but we're just going to see how it fits, and then we're going to see if we're going to keep it there or change it. That art piece in question is this really big one, which has been in our attic, which I love, but we've never had anywhere to put. Dan thought it was too in line with the door, so we did move it further in, resulting in another headbutt with the lampshade. We did also get 2 dining room chairs as part of the set, which probably won't be in the dining room because there's just too much in there. We'll keep those stored elsewhere, and we'll bring it down when we're hosting a large group of people. Dan's best friend from Devon surprised us with a visit. He's on a work project not too far from us, so he thought he'd come and say hi, which was lovely, but also it helped us out because the dining room table is really heavy. We had to wait for the new rug to arrive before we could build the table because trying to move things around afterwards would have been a nightmare. Thankfully, it came at about 4 p.m, so now we've been doing this all day long. We went for a washable rug from Cocoon, as it is in the dining room, and food is inevitably going to be dropped on it. It was then time to bring out the dining room table, and oh my god, it's a solid piece of wood, it's a fine piece of art, but my god, is it big and heavy. It took a minute to work out how best to get it on. It was decided that upside down was the way to go, and then once the top was screwed onto the bottom, it took 3 of us to flip it back around. I don't want to speak too soon, but this might now be the best thing that we own in the house. I mean, just look at the size of the thing. You could easily fit 4 adults sitting on each side comfortably. We went for a backless bench on the other side, meaning we could tuck it in when it's not being used, allowing us to utilise that space a lot more. This is now the next day because I wanted to show you guys what it looks like in the daytime. We have some smaller art pieces to still add to the gallery wall, but we're in love with the room. It came out exactly how we wanted.